What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. This video is entitled Entertained by Dysfunction. Oh, we're entertained by dysfunction. So I was like, I was watching Greenleaf clips because I really don't watch TV. So I'm looking at it and I'm kind of getting the beat for what it is. And I'm like, church family dysfunctional on TV. Well, church family dysfunctional is an old stereotype. And then I said, you know what? Let me Google black TV shows. So I Googled it, right? And it's a page that says that at first it just said black and shows with the name black in it. And then it went to African American television shows. And I had a listing of them. And I click on a listing and I realize maybe 90% of the shows are overtly dysfunctional. You know, just pretty much you name a show is dysfunctional. And I'm like, this is what we're entertained by. Now, I was looking at my people predominantly, but this is in general, when I look at across entertainment, it's all dysfunctional. Every show, everything that's a great show is dysfunctional. Power, dysfunctional. Insecure, dysfunctional. What else was it? Empire, dysfunctional. Greenleaf, dysfunctional. The haves and the have-nots, dysfunctional. God dog it. They had like 20-something shows on there, but the vast majority of them was dysfunctional. I think the only one like Black Lightning, not really. You know, it has its dysfunctional moments though. I actually watched that series. And I'm looking and I'm like, yo, everything, like, we have nothing that is functional, like us getting along, like that's a problem. And to me, yeah, because it seems to me that people are more so weak-minded and they let entertainment rule their life. So when I thought about it, I'm like, okay, so this is what's going on. Like, when you're listening to the music, as you, like anybody, you watch my videos, you know I listen to a lot of old school music. But because I can't play a lot of the stuff that's out right now because it's too dysfunctional. Like, I have a meter of when I just got to cut the BS off. Like, I don't need to see no more of this. I don't need to hear no more of this. This is actually why, for the most part, I watch cartoons and sports. Because I don't want to, I'm like, I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired. Because this is what entertains us. And I realized, you know, we don't think it's a problem. You know, I remember, I think the last show I actually watched before Power was Sons of Anarchy. Dysfunction. And people used to tell me about Breaking Bad? I only watched like 2 episodes of it. But dysfunctional. You know, Game of Thrones, dysfunctional. Like, what show you can, everybody's crazy. Everybody's messed up. Everybody's manipulative. Everybody's lying. Everybody got an angle. People just can't just live, let live, and get along. You can't even do it. And I was thinking to myself, like, yo, when is the last... Because people always talk about that Cosby reference. Like, oh, the Cosby Show was unrealistic. And, you know, Snowfall, dysfunctional. Like, but all these other shows, this is how we are. So we can't... Church family can't get along. Well, you know what I'm saying? Family with money can't get along. Drug dealing family can't get along. You know, rapping crazy family can't get along. Okay, all right. You know, come on now. Like, can somebody get along? Like anybody. Music can't get along. You know, #1 hit today. I'm gonna shoot you in your face if you look at me again. The #1 love song. I'm smashing and dashing. Okay, dysfunctional. You know, when you know, I click on YouTube. What's trending? Dysfunctional stuff. Adults playing with silly putty. Dysfunction. Okay? Come on now. Every people gossiping. What's trending? Gossip. Grown people gossip. Dysfunctional. Like I really think like if we had to choose between God has come down to the earth to have a conversation with the world. It's been a long-awaited conversation. We have been waiting for his return. Now, all you have to do is click on that video. But there's a video of some strippers fighting in Atlanta. It's off the chain, dog. So this one time God stream or strippers, and people like, oh well, God, Father, forgive me, boy, but you made these strippers. Only God can make them like this. But I'm gonna get right back to you, Lord, because I know you might be saying some real stuff. I mean, we've been waiting on you for thousands of years, but these strippers over here fighting, man, you. Matter of fact, maybe I could come to your press conference and show you the strippers fight, because what you say might not be so entertaining. You might be talking about redemption and heaven and all that other stuff and afterlife. That ain't as fun as strippers fighting in Atlanta. So it's like dysfunction, straight up dysfunction. A lot of times when people I want to have some fun. No, you don't. Because it spills over into real life. Well, you hear these conversations. They're boring. What's exciting? Well, we were smoking some weed, drinking, riding a motorcycle, shooting at some homeless people and some cops, and that was such a turn on. We were selling some pit bull puppies, and maybe we'll go to church after that. That was such a great night. Okay, because then you hear people arguing about, I can't find somebody, that's a good person, but here's a problem. You entertained by dysfunction when you what you watch and what you watch and what you listen to. So just a nice peaceful environment is a hard thing to deal with. So of course that you can't handle that. That when people get burnt out of dysfunction is when it's like, oh God, I can't take no more of this. I just, what happened? Okay, this the last time, man. This is the last time. I got drunk with a rival gang, and we beat up some people, and then I got roofied, and I woke up missing a kidney. I mean, I can't keep doing this. You know what? I just need a nice, quiet space. And it's like, come on, really? But this is what it takes to get you excited. We go to the movies. What's the most entertaining movies? Dysfunction. In the new movie coming out tomorrow, he's killing everyone, burning down the city, shooting at, pit bull puppies with an AK-47. Right before he goes to save the life of a paralyzed child who he did it all for. Titled, That Back Won't Break. Again. It's stupid shit. Like, we can't just, if 30,000 people don't die in the movie, it ain't good. What happened to the storyline? I don't care about the storyline. Is the storyline about crime? Okay, I can watch that. Rape, murder, drug dealing, molestation. That's good. Man, it's such a great movie. Oh, how about we just have some regular old fun? Nah, that's not that entertaining. Nah. Sex sales, right? Controversy sales. So ultimately what people are saying is dysfunction sales. You're willing to pay to see dysfunction. People watch on talk shows. What is that? Dysfunction. Jerry, Maury. Dysfunction. Wendy Williams, Dysfunction. All these, reality shows, Dysfunction. So, on this episode of, whatever, we have two people sitting at the table talking about how they don't like each other, and they saw text messages and while they're drinking wine and acting like they get along, and then they just get into the middle of a fight at Wingstop. Tune in next week. Like, there's lemon pepper and liquor everywhere. Like, but then, why are we at each other's throats? Well, because y'all let that dysfunction that entertains you spill into your personal life. Now your life has to be interesting because of dysfunction. Now you got people going places everywhere acting like they got no sense because, dysfunction can make me famous. Look at social media. People just out of line just for no reason. Just what did you get famous for? Acting like I'm stealing stuff. Okay. All right. What did you get famous for? Picking fights with people. Okay. All right. What did you get famous for? Making dysfunctional relationships look funny. We're not gonna ever, get along at this rate, And part of what I said about the spills in the relationship, think about, habitual line steppers. You fight to keep those people in your life. They're going to change one day. People who just functional, you got to go, man. It's just something about you. It just bothers me. You don't have enough edge. I'm like, okay. All right, you remember that. You remember when that edge burned your house down? You got an extra room? Because edge burned half of the neighborhood down, and I just can't. It's really hard. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, come on now. This is bad. It's bad. We don't want to be like, and then, we don't want to be like the Cosbys. Okay, fine. You ain't got to be like the Cosbys. What about, Moesha wasn't dysfunctional. I think there's the last show, Parenthood. I mean, and people, there's a difference between having issues and just straight up dysfunction, and that's a problem, just living single. People was functional. Like, there was a time where we were entertained by functional people who had issues or functional people who got along. Now it's just everybody has lost their minds. Like, everybody is acting like crack babies, and that's how it's supposed to be. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Man, I'm done. We out.